answering a bunch of your questions. And Camper and Honey are fighting right next to my bed right there. So if you hear some of their noises, I don't know how to control them. Hey, everyone, calm down. Everyone, this is the culprit of making all those strange noises. Honey, you've been exposed. So I'll start with Twitter, and the first question I have here is, did you ever think about quitting school? And I think that this person meant college, but yes, I did think about dropping out of college. I actually thought about it very seriously because me and Marcus were long distance and I was already doing YouTube, and I was really tempted to just commit to doing YouTube full time and not getting my degree. In the end, I decided that college was important, and I know education is super important, and I just wanted to stick through it and graduate with my degree. So I did graduate college, but it was very tempting to drop out, let me just say. What's one quality you value most in a person? I would say this has actually changed recently, especially since I've moved to Los Angeles. But I would say my number one thing that I value the most in a person is their genuineness and just them being true to who they are and not putting on a show trying to be someone else. I feel like that's really common to find, not just in LA, but especially in LA. And I just feel like I really connect with people who are just truly their self. They're not trying to put on an act. They're not trying to act like the people that are around them, and I feel like I can really tell when someone is being genuine. So yeah, that's one thing that I love the most about Marcus, because he has been the same since I met him to now. He is who he is, and he doesn't try to be like anyone else. I got variations of this question so much, so I definitely want to answer it. Tammy asked, is it difficult to handle 2 doggies now that Honey is part of the family? I got so many questions like, what is it like having 2 dogs? Is it way harder? Like, how are you dealing with it? And I was thinking about doing an entire dedicated video to that, but I'll just answer it in this video. I would actually say, this might sound crazy and I might just be like a crazy dog lady, but I feel like having 2 dogs is actually easier than just having 1 dog. I know, call me crazy, but I really do feel like that. Obviously, it takes up more of my energy just because having 2 dogs, like bringing them somewhere, it's like a whole nother dog you have to bring and put their leash on and bring more food for them. But I feel like in the house, since they can entertain each other, I don't feel as guilty if I'm working or not spending time with them, because they have each other to hang out with and play with, because they're constantly playing with each other. So I'm like, oh good, they're getting like good exercise and they're having fun and they're not just like bored to death sitting in the house. My friends ask me all the time, like, I don't know, should I get another dog? And I always just say yes, because it really has been so happy. I haven't regretted getting Honey 1 second. And I don't know, I was thinking before we got her, I was like, we might get this dog and be like, what have we done? So much extra work. But I feel like it's actually the opposite. I also got this question a lot about YouTube. So she said, what's your life like being paid on YouTube, and how do you stay financially stable? Any second jobs? YouTube is my only job. And what was the question? Let me make sure that I answer it correctly. What is it like being paid on YouTube? So I actually have mixed feelings about this, because sometimes it can be hard to balance everything on YouTube, especially when making money from YouTube. So the way that I make my money on YouTube is through working with brands that I love and sharing them with you guys, which that's like the dream job. It seriously is. But I think the hard part comes in when people get annoyed at you for promoting things and having sponsored videos, which I understand that a sponsored video can be annoying, like, not to throw shade or anything, but like if someone's like promoting Best Fiends all the time or something that you can't really relate to, or just things that you're like, this person, do they really like that? But 100% I only work with actual companies that I use and love and would think that you guys would love. So sometimes it makes me sad when I see comments of people like, you're always sponsored in your videos, because I'm like, I always try to spread out my sponsored videos, and I try to make the best content for you guys and try to create a lot of content so that the sponsored posts are balanced out with not sponsored posts. But also, you guys have to realize that that is the way that I can make videos, because if I didn't do sponsored videos, I couldn't make videos for a living. Someone asked what my last screenshot was. So I screenshotted a bunch of questions, so that I'll do what I screenshotted before that. And it's this picture of me and Camper. I screenshotted it because I wanted to upload it onto my Instagram story, and you have to have it like in the last 24 hours to upload it. So yeah, I uploaded that, and I just look at this picture and I just realized Camper was always so huge and his paws were always massive, and Honey is just so petite compared to him. Like, her paws are a third of the size that Camper's were when we got him. So I just feel like she's gonna be so much smaller than him. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to Instagram questions. Also, I just got this new phone case, and I've gotten already like 5 people telling me that it's really creepy, but I just thought it was cute. I got it off Amazon. It was like $5. Is this creepy? I don't know. I just thought it was cute, but maybe it is creepy. Someone asked, what is the strangest talent that you have? And I thought this was a great opportunity for me to share this really special talent that I have with you guys. It's pretty much just the fact that I can move every part of my face. So I can move my ears. Let me show you. I can move my eyebrows. I can move my nose. I can't really do anything special with my lips. Is this special? One like this? I can only do it to one side. So that's my special talent. I can individually move parts of my face. What is the most romantic thing Marcus has ever done for you? Hands down, the most romantic thing, besides like the proposal, because that's obviously the most romantic ever, but the most romantic, just random thing he's ever done for me is, it was when we were doing long distance. So I lived in Florida still, and I flew out to LA to see him for Valentine's Day, and I got up into his apartment, and the whole room was just covered in rose petals. He had cooked a dinner, there was wine, and there was balloons everywhere, flowers everywhere, and it was just like, wait, what the heck, Marcus? Like, he had never done anything like that before. I'm pretty sure I have pictures and videos. If I can find them, I'll insert them into this video. But it was just the sweetest thing ever, and he wrote me the kindest card. And I think that the reason it was so romantic is because I just was not expecting it at all. Like, I was so caught off guard, and I was just like, what the heck? This is like a movie or something. This question is funny, but also sad and also relatable. Does pregnancy scare you? I'm honestly terrified of getting pregnant when I'm older. It seems so gross. Well, I don't think pregnancy seems gross to me, but I really do have a fear of not being pregnant necessarily, but having a baby. I just feel like it will be so painful, and I just have so much respect for all the women that have ever given birth, because I guess when the time comes, it's like, okay, this is happening, like, you don't really have a choice, you gotta push the baby out. But I'm just so scared for that moment. Maybe as I get mature and become more of a woman, I'll be less scared, but as of right now, I am terrified of having a baby. Not even having the baby, just pushing out the baby. That is what I'm so nervous about. What are your tips for making a house become a home? You know what I think makes a house a home? A dog. I know that's dumb, but I really do feel like Camper and Honey just like make this house feel so homey. But other than a dog, like, I'm not saying you all have to get a dog. I just think like slowly getting things that have meaning to you and things that are special to you make a house a home. And having people over, having like game nights and cooking dinner for people, I think those are things that make a house feel homey. Also, pictures of your family makes the house homey, which I am definitely lacking. I have a few in the living room, but I want to get more pictures printed, because I feel like that is really something that makes your house have like that real personal touch to it. Do you feel like it's hard for you to share your faith on social media? I actually don't feel like sharing my faith on YouTube and social media is that difficult for me, just because since I feel like I have been sharing it since the beginning of my time on social media. I feel like you guys also, like a lot of you guys have strong faith as well, so I feel like you guys can relate to that and you like hearing about my faith. And I obviously have people that watch my videos that aren't religious or they're a different religion, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel just really lucky because all of my subscribers, all of my followers just are really nice, and you guys are just very accepting and you want to hear what I have to say from my heart. And I just feel like no one really gets mad at me when I share my faith. I mean, I'll get 1 or 2 comments, but that's not gonna stop me from sharing like the biggest part of my life. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that I answered a bunch of your questions, and thank you for sending me in questions because that takes time and I really do appreciate it. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos every single week, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!